Hello, hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
My name is Amanda.
I'm Anthony.
And we are going to be talking about our favorite rides in Hollywood Studios today.
Which is by far my favorite park out of any park ever. Ever. Not just my favorite Disney park, not just my favorite in Disney World, but any park that I've ever been to, Hollywood Studios is the very top of the list for me.
It used to be one of my favorites. We'll get to that. But anyway, stick around and we will dive right into it in just a second. Okay, so top favorite rides, top 5 favorite rides in Hollywood Studios. So what we're gonna do is we've got these little things here that we're gonna write on, and so we're gonna hide them from each other, and we're gonna write our top 5, starting with 5 and moving up to 1, and we'll reveal each one to each other and then discuss it a little bit for you. Okay, so here we are. You ready?
You ready? Okay,
cool.
So number 5. 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Okay, so here's the thing with this. Guys, Hollywood Studios, like I said earlier, Hollywood Studios used to be one of my favorites. I wouldn't say the top favorite, but it was a contender, and they've started to take away some of my favorite rides, and we'll kind of break that down a little bit.
There's been much sadness over the things they've taken away from Hollywood Studios.
And my family also used to be like, we used to really, really love Hollywood Studios, and I remember telling my parents that they took away this ride, and they took away this ride, and they were like, what's left? So that's kind of how I feel. We'll get into my favorites, but
Star Tours is left. It's still there. Now, it's kind of low on my list. It's number 5, just because I know that they recently updated the ride to make it less repetitive, but I still feel like it's kind of repetitive. It always starts out, you're going on a tour, and then you get roped into some mission with the Rebel Alliance, and then you might end up in Naboo, or you might end up on Tatooine in a pod race.
Let's give it a little bit of justice, though. It's a really cool ride.
It is really fun. They've really got their simulation down, their virtual reality.
They do. So that's that. That's number 5.
Number 4.
Okay, doke.
All right.
So number 4. Number 4 is
Rock and Roller Coaster for me.
Okay. Smuggler's Run for me. Now, I am going to qualify this with, or clarify, whichever one, but mine, we rode in Disneyland. We didn't actually get to ride it in Hollywood Studios, but it's the same ride, so we've essentially ridden it. But anyway, I think it's super fun because what ends up happening is you get to ride in the Millennium Falcon, and if you have a good team, and I think this is why it's a little bit lower on my list, if you have a good team, it's a lot of fun. If you don't, it's kind of sad unless you get to be the pilot, which is kind of the craved for position.
But even so, even if you were the pilot, if you don't have that energy, or you're a little withdrawn, or you're just enjoying it by yourself, or something like that.
Yeah, nobody else might have fun. So there's some things, that's why it's lower, but it's still fun. Like, it's an enjoyable ride, but
I think we had a really good experience when we rode it.
We did.
But I could tell that it was a very rare experience. It wasn't like the norm for that.
We should show you a clip. We'll show you a clip right here.
All right! Is everybody okay, though?
All right, so my number 4 is Rock and Roller Coaster, which, once again, great ride, but it's a little bit lower on the list.
I did not enjoy that one. We'll also show you a picture of that right there.
Fantastic ride, great launch ride, but I feel like there are enough other launch rides out there, and it's kind of dime a dozen.
And isn't it like, okay, so when you take off, like the story is kind of that you're late to an Aerosmith
You've got
concert.
VIP passes.
Yeah, and so you've got to go
Aerosmith
racing as fast as you can to like actually go to this concert. So it takes off really fast.
Yeah,
And I think
it's like a
what
0
we
to
heard,
60 ride.
Yeah, I think what we heard is that when you're launched up into space, it's like 3 Gs, but on this ride you feel 6. Isn't it something like that? Or maybe 5? I don't remember, but it's more than being launched up into space. Whatever number it is, it's more than that, and you can definitely feel it.
It's a fantastic ride.
Okay, so number 3.
Number 3.
I wonder if we're going to get the same on this one. I don't know.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Yep, Toy Story Midway Mania.
I figured we would probably agree on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain this one a little bit.
So this one's a really fun ride. It's so you're going through. You're on like a it's midway games. So you've got like you throw balls at plates and you break the plates.
But
and
it's all 3D,
Yeah.
so you actually just pull a little string on
you
your
pull a lever.
gun, kind of,
Yeah.
and it virtually throws
Right.
balls or rings or whatever. So
You've got 3D glasses, and so you can see exactly where your target's going, as opposed to like the Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. Or
yeah, if you've never ridden that,
Yeah.
it's the same concept, but you shoot a laser, and so
Yeah.
you can actually see the laser. But this
and
is
it's
like,
really hard to aim, and
Yeah.
the points are really random.
because everybody else's lasers are
Uh-huh.
all over the place.
Yeah.
So anyway,
And this one is just, it's very precise, very accurate. You know, you aim at a balloon and you can hit it.
yeah. Another thing that I really like about it is the Imagineering is amazing.
Yeah,
like,
very well themed.
yeah, just the details are so good, and
Of that
actually,
whole land in general, really.
yeah, it's true. But I just remember really marveling at both the line. Not necessarily in the ride, but the loading area too.
Yeah.
And it was just, it's so good. And we always get super competitive
Oh
in
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's your wrist really hurts at the end because you're doing this motion the whole
Yeah.
time. But it's so worth it to see who at the end, gets the higher score.
Yeah.
She always beats me, but I'm gonna win someday.
I wouldn't say always, but I do a lot. So anyway,
I'm gonna win someday.
number
So number 2, right?
Here we go.
You ready?
Are you ready?
3, 2, 1. All right. So mine is Millennium Falcon. This is my turn for Millennium Falcon.
Your turn. It's the same story. It hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Why do you like it?
It's like a game you can win. I don't think we've said that yet.
Oh yeah.
You get points,
Mhm.
like on Midway Mania or something like that. But you get points for delivering certain
Yeah, and
amounts
that's what I
of
was
cargo.
saying. Is like
yeah.
it's super immersive. Like you want to
Right.
interactive and everything. Like you want to be a part of it. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a
but-
fun ride.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest because it depends on the people you're with, and that's the one caveat.
So mine is Star Tours, and we did already talk about that before. And I cannot believe that you did not think that was super fun. I think I rode that 5 times, like just this last time that we went, and I don't think I've ever ridden it that many times before. But I just
You
had a
rode it a
really
lot.
good time. I rode a lot. But you were also riding Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror and all the ones that I don't
A lot
like
of-
at all.
A lot of,
So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed like it made me want to see. I think there are 50 at least different kinds. There might be
Yeah.
more.
different combinations.
Different combinations, and so I was kind of on this. I have to see them all, even if they're little tiny tweaks.
Yeah.
And so even when it was kind of repetitive, I still wanted to see it all. It was kind of insane. But anyway,
All right, our number 1 choice for Hollywood Studios.
such drama.
Ladies and gentlemen, our number 1 ride choices.
1, 2, 3. Okay, here's the thing with this. You might think that this is a dated video. It's not dated. I just missed this. And I know that they're coming out with Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And then they're also coming out with Rise of Resistance. So those could end up being at the top of my list. I don't know. They could end up being somewhere in my top 5, but I obviously haven't ridden them yet. So
Now,
just
I
missed this
never
one.
rode the Great Movie Ride, so can you walk me through it again?
Walk you through it. Okay, so here's the thing: is
Tell me about
was
the days of old,
The
the
days of
glory
old.
days.
And I know it for some it was a little bit dated. Like you would go through, it's in the it used to be in the Grauman's Chinese Theater, which is right smack dab in the middle, right when you come in. And it was a tour of old movies. I mean, they went through Casablanca and Wizard of Oz and I think the Alien movie and Singing in the Rain. And so you got to do a tour.
Wide array.
Yeah, it was all over the place. So it was just a lot of fun. It always was a different experience every time that you went. You didn't know which one you were gonna get. So yeah, it was just fun.
So Amanda's number 5 was blank, and her number 1 was a non-number 1.
Kind of, not really.
So it's kind of sad. It's her least
Really,
favorite part.
It is
It's
now.
my
It didn't
favorite
used to
part.
be, though.
But we still get along. It's okay.
All right, so tell us about Twilight Zone.
All right, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Excellent theming, excellent ride. It's just there's a theme that I've realized as I've been working on my top 5 lists that I really like the rides that have these unexpected elements to them. It's never the same.
And you can also, like, at one point, it actually takes you outside of the elevator shaft, and you go into a room and come back out. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just eerie walking through. You go back into like the back boiler room
The
and to get
Imagineering in there
onto.
is really
Yeah,
cool
it's
too. So
very epic theming. They've got stuff from old time, 1920s, 1930s Hollywood. It's
just got a classic
it's fantastic.
noir feel.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there
that-
are our
that
top
is- yes.
5. So don't forget to go ahead and comment below. We would love to hear what your favorite ride is from Hollywood Studios.
That
or,
could be past, present, future. Like it could be
Great
the
movie
great
ride.
movie ride,
I
or
mean,
it could
I will
be
join you on that.
one that you're really looking forward to, like Rise of the Resistance. That one looks like it's going to be amazing.
Yep.
3 different ride cars.
And don't forget to like and subscribe too, because we're going to continue this series. And so if you want to
Yeah.
see more of that series, go ahead and subscribe. But thank you guys so much, and we will see you on the flip flop.
See ya.